Hello YouTube and welcome to Gamersphere, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Tekkit server for 3.1.3. Quick and simple. I'm also going to show a few of the fixes. There's lots of problems that you may come across when you're starting your Tekkit server, and I'm 100% sure I will run into quite a few of these along the way. There are a couple that I won't run into, and I will describe how to solve them anyway. But until we get to those, it doesn't matter. The first thing you need to make sure you have is the Tekkit launcher. If you don't have this, download it from here. I will have this link in the description. You just download the Tekkit launcher on this page. As you can see on this, we also have the download for the Tekkit server 3.1.2. We don't want that. We want the 3.1.3 version of Tekkit. So to solve this issue, you're going to need a new tab, and you're going to need to right click on this button, go copy link address, paste the link address, and then you're going to need to get rid of the 2 in the 3.1.2 bit. Get rid of the 2 and add a 3. Press enter, and you can see that our download has started immediately. After you've downloaded the Tekkit launcher, or if you already have it, lots of people will run into an error after they've done all the bits to get the server set up. That will all be set up perfectly, but they can't actually get onto the server because they haven't done this one little step. If you're downloading the new Tekkit launcher, you won't need to do this. You probably need to check anyway, just in case. But if you've already downloaded the Tekkit launcher, you will need to make sure you're running the latest version in order to run a 3.1.3 server. So all you have to do is come to your Tekkit launcher just by starting it up using your little shortcut down there, and you need to go to options. You need to change the select mod pack build to the latest build. As you can see, there's quite a few builds previously. You need to make sure you're on the latest build, unless you're using 3.1.2. If you're using a recommended build, it probably works the same way as this, but we want to be doing the 3.1.3 build. Let's click OK. Okay, so our download is finished, as you can see here. So you can make that smaller, and what we'll do now is we'll quickly make a new folder, and you can call this Tekkit 3.1.3, and I'm going to put test because I've already got a folder up there, so I can tell them apart. And you're going to open it up, and you are simply going to drag and drop your download into that folder. Now you're going to get rid of the little one, and you're going to click and right click on your zip file, and you're going to go open with WinRAR Archiver, and you will see this page opening up. What you need to do now is you need to drag over these files, hold Control, and then drag all of these folders into your Tekkit 3.1.3 server folder, and that will copy it for you. And now what you'll need to do is we'll actually get to the first time we start the server, and I am pretty much 100% sure we will encounter an error, so we'll just run it now. And you can see we have got an error here called 7 more. I think that's what it's known as. People call it the 7 more error, and it's due to a problem with a mod, and this mod is here, mod_netherors.jar. So the quick and easy fix for this is you simply press stop your server, get rid of the terminal, go into mods, the mods folder in your, if you didn't see that, go into the mods folder here, and then you scroll down to mod netherors here. It's a jar file, and it's in notepad form. You quickly just delete it, get rid of it. You won't need it. It's not worked since 3.1.2, maybe even earlier, but I'm not sure. But it hasn't worked for a while. And that is it. All you have to do is now restart your server and you'll see it loads normally. There's also a problem I encountered. It's probably just me being a bit stupid, but if this doesn't work and you get an error about VM something, I can't remember, but if it doesn't start, just a good tip is just to close your Tekkit launcher. Just restart the Tekkit launcher, and then also restart your terminal, and that probably will solve the problem. So yeah, we can now log in to Tekkit, and you'll find another error. Well, it's not really an error, it's just actually it's not an error at all. This is how you get onto your server essentially. So when it's done, you just go stop, save the chunks, and for this bit you're going to need Hamachi. So if you want a limited number of people on your server, then use Hamachi, and this is just your IP. If you don't want to use Hamachi, you just use your computer IP, I think. You have to check that, but it's fairly simple. I've done it before. It doesn't take much thought. But essentially, what you're going to need is LogMe and Hamachi or Komodo. There's lots of different options. I think there's a few choices on Tekkit as well. They have a couple of preferable server hosts. And what you're going to do to change this is go on to your server properties file in your Tekkit folder, and where it says server IP here, that bit there, you're going to change it to whatever Hamachi IP gives you. Simply typing in the little IP it gives you. You can now file and save that, and close it, and then we can swiftly launch the server again. And if all's gone perfectly well, that is everything. The other thing to remember is that a Tekkit server is essentially the same as a bucket server, just with a lot more mods. So all the all the buckets plugins run on Tekkit servers. So if you've used Bucket before, you know very well that there is a plugins folder, and it's a tutorial for another time, but it's fairly self-explanatory. You just put in the plugins into the folder and they should work. So yeah, we'll now log into our Tekkit server, and you can see you'll need to add a server and then put in that same IP from your Hamachi or Komodo or anything else, and it will come up. So as you can see, my IP is there, and we can log in. And you can see that I have registered on the server as logged in. It might take a while to load first because it's starting, it's getting a first player in and loading the world. This bit might take a little while. See what happens. This happens quite a lot. Tekkit often doesn't respond, but it's working. You can see it says I have registered. Is it going to work? I'll stop and start the recording. Hello, welcome back, and I have finally managed to get onto my server. It took a few minutes for the Tekkit server to load. Got quite a few warnings, as you can see in here, can't keep up, etc, etc. And that's just it, just a bit teething problems. It's normal to happen. And yeah, so this is how you get a 3.1.3 Minecraft Tekkit server. Thank you very much for watching. Please give me a like and subscribe if this helped you. I'll have many more tutorials in the future to help you guys out. So yeah, thank you very much. Bye.